Yo, 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 Seaways back at it again. Carrying on with the Horizon Forbidden West playthrough, part 18. We're in the cauldron. Not technically, well, it is a cauldron, but it wasn't known that it was a cauldron. But we know now, but yeah, we're in there trying to save the Utaru lands and their gods, but yeah, we just killed one, so that one is not going to be saved. Hopefully we can stop the land from being crippled by the blight now that we've just stopped Hephaestus in this area. But yeah, let's carry on. So this is part 18. Let's do it. I wanted to, before I did everything,
the core.
Yeah, the core. I wanna.
Holograms.
They look like machines.
Overrides. Knowledge on how to tame machines.
And you can learn this?
Ah, so last time I thought I missed the bunker door, but you can't actually put your... I thought that was an override terminal. In the last cauldron, what I did, I was gutted that I missed it, but it's not actually an override, so I didn't actually miss anything.
Be prepared.
Where's the horns? I shot his horns off.
I should probably get those overrides before moving on. They might come in handy.
Sounds like a plan.
I already got a shitload of overrides. I don't think you can... I don't think any of them horns or anything were... Yeah, it was... I think it was a machine. What, any of the pieces wouldn't be used for anything, so it's like I've destroyed it, but I've not been able to salvage any of it.
Once I hack into the core again, yes.
I suppose it makes sense. It's like a one-off machine, isn't it? Grimhorn. That wasn't a Grimhorn, though, was it? It was a plow.
Every cauldron keeps knowledge on how to subdue machines.
That wasn't a
That's
machine,
what
was it?
find.
Just make sure. Yeah, okay. Wonder what new overrides I'm gonna get.
Corrupted overrides. Wish I knew how to restore them. And there's data here from...
Corrupted overrides. Ah.
Yes.
Let's press on then.
So that massive list of overrides what I got, I didn't pay attention to if any of them was corrupted. So I might not have actually got all them as usable overrides. Some of them might have been corrupted. Okay. I did kind of think that when it gave it to me. I was like, what the fuck? That cauldron give me shitloads of overrides. In the first one, it was like a little 1 or 2 every time. But yeah, some of them might have been corrupted. So where are we going now? We've got to go, saying in this direction. Cauldron door up there. How do we get up? Am I missing something? We've got this big door over here. What's open? I suppose that's a good place.
Graduates of Cradle 9, welcome to the regional error. Anomaly. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Okay. So at least they didn't totally mess the physics up. You can't slide all the way up the stairs.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility immediately.
Because the physics of the slide are kind of wild. Okay, I thought it was gonna be like sliding all the way up the stairs. It would look weird as fuck. Like the physics would have been way out of whack. But yeah, they proved me wrong again. It's quite a few things they've proved me wrong on.
What exactly was this place?
It's a laboratory,
Seen
isn't it?
anything like it before?
No. There. That's our way out.
Just some sort of laboratory. Looks like a standard laboratory, just a yeah. A machine adapted.
Error. Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown.
Oh shit.
What's going on?
Oh no.
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
Scout.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Oh, I nearly just walked straight off the edge. Oh, it won't let me anyway. Stops me. So I can drop down or I can jump over and go up. Down or up? How am I supposed to know? Why have I got hunting grounds as my quest now?
Are you doing okay, Zoe?
Now I know it's up. Okay.
Zoe?
I
All
wanna,
this. Minerva. Hephaestus. Gaia.
wanna have a look.
This is what will help heal Plainsong?
It's hard to explain. I mean, I barely understand it, but yeah,
Stuff down here.
it's what Aloy's been looking for this whole time.
Well, no. Not just Minerva. Minerva's only one function. I was looking for Gaia, but Gaia, the only backup I got of Gaia is missing. It's an empty shell. But because the functions from the previous Gaia are all scattered, it's still salvageable by getting each function separately.
About Fa. There was no other way,
What?
right? No way to heal her?
You saw what Hephaestus turned her into. We had to stop her.
We had to. We had to do it. We had to.
Okay, I need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility systems.
Pry that open.
Locked.
Alright, so there's only one way to go. So that is the way we shall go.
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope,
Not very-
sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva.
It's not very nice.
Minerva's shutting me out.
Oh, Minerva, what are you like? Bloody hell, Minerva.
Might be able to pull that open.
Yeah, we can. Let me have a quick look-see around you over here. That's the way we come from. So the only way is to go over here. Over in here like that. Bit like that.
This leads.
Pull that like that. Get that. Pull that like that.
Dead end.
Bloody dead end.
I can feel a draft above.
What was that?
Might be a way out of this shaft.
Said I obtained something then. Didn't quite catch what it said. Ooh, gimme. Give me the loot. I'm a bad. Give me the loot.
Looks like another part of the facility.
But didn't wanna. Wait, can I open that?
Door's locked.
Nah. This is obviously the way we gotta
I
go.
think I'm getting through that door right now.
Yeah, right now,
Turn
exactly.
back. See what else I can find.
We gotta do this other bit first, and then that'll open that door.
Looks like I should head up.
How do I get up? Ah. Yes, quite, yes.
And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility.
Into the faculty. It's the faculty.
I'm close. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were.
I'd love to know that.
Clone of Elizabeth. Why do they want it back up?
I want to know what the fuck's going on with that shit. Alright. So I'm kind of not seeing where I should go. Unless I can go around this icicle. What the fuck? Where am I supposed to go then? That's where I climbed up, innit? So I jumped over to here, grabbed on, went up. Jumped over. And then what? Ah, god damn it, it did that shit to me again. Sometimes you press in a direction to jump and it don't fucking do it. It's happened to me multiple times. It's bloody happened to me multiple times. Oh. Terrible.
There's Plainsong. I hope the Utaru are doing okay
Where's
after the attack.
Oh. There's Plainsong. I don't really see what all the way over there. Oh, over there, yeah, over there in the distance, I think. Not that it matters. Just curious as to what she was referencing.
Ah, another shaft.
Big dirty shaft.
Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place.
Okay. We run, we run, we run, we run, we run, we run. We go round and
Looks
round.
like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
Straight to the dome. Straight to the dome piece. Rappel down. Just make sure we haven't missed anything before we... 'cause there's no way we're getting back up here. I think we're good.
Alert. System core penetrated.
Okay, I think this is it. I think this is where we get Minerva. Let's do it. No, don't take away.
Minerva, I need the console. Please.
Pretty please.
Access denied.
You.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything?
What's Minerva's
You were
function?
part of something bigger once.
Oh, she didn't put
Something good.
Gaia in there. I thought she did.
Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Light. Cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her,
She won't be
like
dead.
you used to be.
Yeah, she won't be dead though.
Misery. Will cease.
Yes.
Yeah, that's because you're miserable, because you're not part of your proper function, probably.
Thank you. Thank you, Minerva.
Don't be trying no funny business.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Oh shit.
Gaia.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. A moment.
Just say you're sober.
Data.
Ah.
So it is Aloy. not Elizabeth.
Oh, she knows.
We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more.
You know them
In
dudes.
the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility.
You know them dudes are gonna
It is
turn
our
up.
best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
No, they're definitely gonna think that's a god. It looks like a god, let's be honest.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Varl, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus.
She seems like a real peaceful,
I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
yeah. But I said that's what the plow machines were doing, didn't I?
I suggest you explore this facility, Aloy, until my initialization is complete.
I just get the suspicion that the masters are gonna turn up. Those sentinel motherfuckers. I'd keep calling them sentinels. I don't know if that's the right word, but you know what? You know who I'm talking about. The dudes with the Everclone of Aloy. The masters, yeah, they are the masters. Even Silence, what the fuck's happened to him? He's gonna be trying to catch up with Aloy as well, isn't he?
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit.
Holy shit, this place is gonna be huge to explore.
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
Got it.
What's all this stuff for?
This facility was designed to process an immense amount of data from the terraforming system. This is where it would have been stored.
Looks like some kind of storage room. Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later.
That's where we come from. I didn't fully explore the upstairs. Is this where...
Guess I'll wait here.
This is where I came through, innit? Wonder if this will open now. I ain't been given a code, have I? 2204. Oh, it's a massive code. I've not been given that yet. So we are gonna need to go back. I think I should.
There you are.
I think I should explore.
Keep looking around.
Yeah, I should explore upstairs before I fuck about with that. Just lead me to the same upstairs. It does.
That door leads to the west exit. But first, we have much to discuss after you visit the lab.
Right. So this place was here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Why didn't they?
Remember that guy I told you about? Ted Farrow? He sabotaged things.
You fucked
It wasn't
everything.
supposed to be this way.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad.
This place is pretty big.
What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for control center operatives.
I was gonna say that it
Reminds
looks.
me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
I thought it looked like beds. Toilet, bathroom. Showers. The middle light.
Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later. Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
Through that door is a trail that leads towards Plainsong.
So I could head back east if I need to, once we're done here.
Correct.
It's the way I already came in it. I already went downstairs. So I think it's time now. We can go up and that's got where Gaia is. We need to go into the room what she wants us to go into then now. We've been everywhere in here.
So this was supposed to be the lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
Wow. If I can override them big bad boys. That's gonna be pretty crazy. Great job. Great job. Wait a minute, I already shot off. Didn't I already do that? I already shot off the tusks. What the fuck? I swear I didn't use them. I told you that you would need the tusks for something. But it's blatantly skanked me, man. Or maybe I only got a green. Yeah, because I only shot one off, didn't I? It didn't give me the... Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I've got 3. I only need 1. Yeah. Okay. It didn't skank me then. It just, I didn't get the purples. To craft override. We have to craft the overrides. Let's do it. Discover and complete cauldrons. Ah, this is going to be, well, she already said it's going to be my main base, but yeah, I'm going to have to keep coming back here to craft overrides, corrupted overrides. That's a pretty cool idea though. Pretty cool.
Well, I was able to repair some of the corrupted overrides. But it looks like I need data from more machine parts to fix the rest.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Yeah, I need a code. Give me the damn... What about those codes what I had? The glyph codes. It could be one of them. They were pretty long codes.
Okay.
It's a bit of a long shot,
Maybe
I
it's
think.
time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
I think they look more like coordinates than codes. It had a lot of dashes in it. Well, not even coordinates. It looked like a code what needed to be broken using some sort of key. We didn't have the cipher to know what. Yeah, the key. To decipher it.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're... ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But 2 big ones first.
Strangers. I need to know.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of... strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades,
I know that.
prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy.
I already said they look like aliens.
The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away.
Holy shit, that's fucking far.
A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so... what's so far away, and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship...
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless...
They survived.
I don't Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
Sheesh. Their timescale might be different as well. But they could advance, you know what I mean? They could be like 20,000 years more advanced. The time could, you know what I mean? It could be a lot faster or slower. I'm not sure what it would need to be, faster or slower, but obviously with that amount of time travel across space as well, it's definitely possible. Or maybe they already knew that there was another life form. That was why they sent the ship, but they made out like it blew up. Still more questions.
We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving.
Oh shit, she can track where the others are. I bet you don't find all of them in this game. It's going to be carried on.
Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Aether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach. Procurable.
The other ones are going to be for another game, I guarantee it. That'd be the end
And
of this.
Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover,
Peace.
it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet,
Yeah, we know
making
that.
it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Yeah, we know that.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential.
Terrifying.
Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
It makes the machines.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Aether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Okay.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... Could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The
Maybe.
strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that, if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power until she could take control of Hephaestus, and then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere. To their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction instead of salvation. Well, this is not good.
So wait a minute, we flew all the way to their biosphere and their planet just for them to be like, oh shit, it's crap here, we need to go back to that planet and kill them. What a fucking shitstorm.
You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the Descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced.
Yeah.
The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light.
God damn.
If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin.
Either way, it was fast. So they got some advanced technology going on. But if they've got this much advanced technology, surely they'd have been able to wipe us all out. Piece of piss anyway. Bit weird.
The Descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
Didn't look like she had much choice.
Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or
Nah.
perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
That's what it looked like.
Elizabeth Sobek? A subordinate? I don't think so.
They just snatched her up. She was like looking like all curious when she see Aloy. And then they just went snatched her up. She didn't have a say in the matter. Which could definitely be to our advantage later on in the game. If we can make her, well, she obviously, I don't think she's on board with whatever they're doing, so it's not going to be hard to get her to try and work with us, maybe stab them in the back some way. Definitely think that's a possibility.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
So if the Descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yeah.
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates.
Yeah.
They appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. Perhaps a way can be found to defeat their shielding.
Yeah, I hope so. Or I'm not gonna be winning fights against them anytime soon.
Probably be some World Award yeah, War of the World sort of stuff. Like, it'd be probably some sort of like bacteria or organism on Earth, because it already looks like they can't breathe our air because they had the suit going all the way over their heads, like they couldn't breathe in our atmosphere. So yeah, it's gonna be something stupid like water or some organic sort of life form or bacteria. It's gonna be something like that probably. Could even be the red shit. The blight shit. Could be the blight shit. Anything like that. Could even be the white flowers of the Utaru. How about that? That would just make perfect sense.
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
Yeah, I mean it adds up, doesn't it?
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
Yeah, if only we could get Gaia to like... Well, she already did try speaking to him, that's what she just said. Queried him. Gonna say if she would try getting him on our side, but that's literally what she did.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Yeah. Hephaestus is the building block we need to build the machines. Without the machines doing like a massive job on a massive scale, we're not going to get nowhere.
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%, of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances,
It'll probably take
Hephaestus
over.
would absorb me, rather than the other way around. A
Exactly.
merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
Makes sense.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
Okay. That's going to be the end of this game, I tell you. That the other functions ain't going to be part of this game, I don't think. This game will end once we see what happens with the merge. That's what I reckon.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Okay. Didn't I already do questions about the Zeniths? I missed one.
So if the Descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
No, I asked
Yes,
this.
as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors.
I asked this already.
Energy
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed into...
through every... for assuming I... No, she's always...
Why is that? Ah. It looked like it was still lit up, but maybe it wasn't.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction.
Yeah.
In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Aether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
Holy shit.
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
And if I gather Aether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts.
6 months all in all. 6 months. If we get them free, then we've got 6 months to get Hephaestus.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Aether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tenakth territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
That they do.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
Oh shit.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Aether, somewhere in Tenakth territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
Tenakth. I need her to say where it was again. Poseidon was in the desert. Oh, it says the level, within level, innit? I think this is the Tanakh, that's the desert, and that's the west coast, but we don't know where it is.
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Alright. Think that is gonna be the end of this session, my YouTube peoples. Yeah, we just learned a shitloads of information. Yeah, that's some crazy stuff, but yeah, that makes a lot more sense now. Still a lot of questions about actually what's going on with the Varzenith people. Like, was the people on Earth aware that there was a life form already on Sirius when they sent the Odyssey, or was it just a planet which could be habitated, and that's just descendants which have advanced so quickly and then they've come back because the planet's not hospitable anymore? We might not ever find that question out, but like, the answer to that question, but I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, that's been part 17. It's been CWiz. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.